Hey everyone, EnigmaCoinCollector here, and I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since I've hunted nickels on the channel. And I've got a hankering. I've got 2 boxes, so we're going to do a nickel hunt today. Now this is September and October's nickel box pickup. I get them from the same location. You can see that the boxes ink are a little bit different. This one's darker, this one's a little bit lighter, so hopefully that means something, but maybe it won't. We're going to be looking for key dates, semi-key dates. Silver War nickels would be awesome. Buffalo nickels. Over mint marks, over dates, DDOs, errors, varieties, foreigns, anything at all. We're going to be looking for it, and when I do find that, I'm going to be bringing you in. We're going to start with September's box first because it's been sitting here patiently for me, and we're going to move on to October's box. So it's going to be a 2-box nickel hunt. Either way, the last time we did a nickel hunt, it was an awesome and very productive 2-box hunt, and I hope to continue that trend here. Either way, these are circulated nickels for sure. I've popped the tops. You can see I'll grab a few rolls. We have circulated nickels. There you go. So we've got a hunt on. I'll be bringing in on the first find, and we're going to start with roll number 1 right now. Roll number 1, and we've got our first find kicking us off early, 1954, out of Denver. And I will be looking for that S over D. I usually do this at the end. I'll do it right now. And I do not see it. 54D gets us on the board early and hopefully often. Roll 2, and we've got a second-year Jefferson in 1939. Now, we got a bunch of key date nickels, 3 of them in my last hunt. Are we going to get lucky this time? We are not. Going to be a 39P, not the DDO. But you know what? Getting one of those this early in the hunt on roll 2 is very encouraging. Roll number 3, find number 3. This one is a 1946 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 4, find number 4. I like this pattern. 1941 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 10, and it's been a while, but we finally have our 5th find of the box, and it's a 50s, 53 Philadelphia. Same roll, we've got another find, another 50s, a 1958 out of Denver. We're on roll number 26, and we've had quite the dry spell. Let me show you what I see when I open this roll. See that? That's going to be a buffalo. There it is. No mint mark. You can see a little bit of the horn. Oh, and we're going to get a date, 1935. Take a look at that. A dated buffalo nickel in the box. 1935P. Buffalo gets us on the board. Always love finding a buffalo nickel in our boxes. Hopefully, this is a sign of more to come. Same roll, we've got another find. 1959 Jefferson. Thought it was a 39 for a second. Minute in Philadelphia. Roll 29, and we're going to have our next find. And this is going to be another 40s. This is a 47 out of Philadelphia. Roll 30, I just laid it out, and I see the beaver, which means that we have a Canadian nickel here at 1989. First foreign of the box. Don't usually find too many foreign nickels. We did this time. Roll 32, and we're going to have our next find. It's going to be from the 40s. Focus, there we go. 1940 on the dot from Philadelphia. Next roll, and we've got our second foreign, second Canadian, 2000. Same roll, and we've got another find, and it is a 46P, and I do check for those Henning nickels, notch in the R. Not on this one, it wasn't on the last one either. I did check after the fact. Still counts as a find. Still the same roll, we've got a 50s. 1954, I think it's Denver, it is. 54 Denver to add to the board. Roll 35, we've got back-to-back finds. These ones were touching each other. We've got a 1941 Slick Philadelphia, and then we also, right behind it, have a 57 out of Denver. So back-to-back finds in this one roll. We're getting down to the last 3 rolls of the box. Well, technically 4. And we finally have another find. And it's a 1947 out of Denver. We'll add it to the board. This box is not panning out like I hoped to, but we've always got the second one. Next roll, next to last coin, 57, Denver. Last roll, and we've got one last find. Chance for a semi-key date here. This is a 1955. No mint mark means that it's going to be a 55p or a semi-key date. And it is a semi-key date. Look at that. 1955p semi-key date in the last roll. Incredible. So we've got a semi-key date. That is a welcome find. And other than that, yeah, there is nothing else in this box. I'll go ahead and add that semi-key date. And the box definitely had below average in terms of number finds. We definitely like seeing buffaloes and semi-key dates. But as far as everything else, nothing fancy at all. So let me go ahead and put that in there. Let me get box 2 ready to go, and I'll be back with the first find. Roll 8, and we are finally going to get our first find in box number 2, 1954, Denver. Next roll, another find. It's in the 50s again, but we'll take it. 1956 out of Denver. We're on roll 15, and I missed it by the edge. Let me show you. I saw it, and I thought, I should maybe record it, but I thought it's probably going to be another faker. Until I pulled it down, and I saw that P. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a silver war nickel in the box. Philadelphia, 1943, which means we can check for a few things. The 3/2 in the date, which is not there, and a double die, and it's going to be really hard to see with the toning. I'll look at it under the microscope, under the loop, that is, and if I see it, I'll bring it in. But we have a silver war nickel in the box. That is awesome, and we will put that on the board for sure. I almost fell out of my chair when I saw this one. We're still in the same roll. Look at the date on this, and look at the quality in this. That is a 1939. Yeah, with great detail and luster. And if it's got a mint mark, this is a key date, and I'm hoping it is because of the quality. And it's not. Any DDO? Nope. Wow. A gem of a 1939. And it is not a key date. Oh well. We're still on that same roll, and back-to-back 1959s. Both Denver. This is quite the roll. Roll 19 and 2 back-to-back finds. This seems to be the box of back-to-back finds. 1959 out of Denver, of course, and a 1941 out of Philly. Roll 24, and we're going to come across our next find. It's a 1953 out of Philly. Next roll, next find. This one's a 1951 out of Philly. Roll 27 has another find. 1952 out of Philadelphia. And the 50s keep on coming. Next roll. 1957 out of Denver. Same roll, another 50s. 1953, I think that might be an S. 1953 S is not a semi-key date or a key date, but it's still cool to see a 50s S mint mark kicking around. Roll 29. This one is the opposite end of the spectrum in terms of the nice 30s. That is another 1939, and it is worn down. No mint mark. No DDO. There's the 39. So we'll add another one to our collection, but man, quite the opposite right there. Roll 30, 1958 out of Denver. Same roll, and another. This one's from Philly. Roll 22, and do you see what I see in the box? That's a loose nickel that was just in the box, so I think we got 5 cents for free, just a 2016. But this is our third 1939 of this box alone. And it's another Philadelphia. And it's another one without the DDO. But hey, nice seeing all these 39s in one box. Next roll, next find, 1941 Philadelphia. All right, so this is about the third or fourth time I've tried recording one of these. We have a possible silver war nickel here. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's going to be a silver. Yep, finally. You guys don't know how many times I've tried doing that. I just told you. 1945. What's going to be the mint mark? Denver. 1945D. Don't see a lot of Denver mint marked silver war nickels out my way. That is our second silver war nickel of the hunt, and that is very cool. Guys, we're still on that same roll. I'm a little bit freaking out. One of the last coins I flipped over had this old patina on it, and I'm just going to show you the date. That's a 1950. I know I flipped it over, but I don't remember if it has a mint mark. In case you're wondering, a 50p is a semi-key date. But the 50D is the key date nickel, and I've never found one. Is today the day? Nope. Oh. Just damage. But we do have a 1950 semi-key date. I should be happy for that. I just want to take a look under the loop. Yeah, there is no mint mark there. Would have been nice. Still, semi-key date is nothing to be sad about. Got a lot of weird colored coins here. Just thought I would bring you in case we've got any silver war nickels. Nope, 91. Oh, we've got another one. Hang on. How crazy would it be? It's a 53, so that's going to be a find, and one more. Yeah, it's not going to be one. So we've got another silver war nickel. 1943 P again. 43. No doubled I. No 3/2. And there it is. So now we're really getting some silver war nickels here. I will take that for sure. And we also have, yep, a 1953 out of Philadelphia as well. 3 rolls to go, and we've got a worn down 1940 out of Philadelphia. Same roll, same find, date-wise. And that is going to be an S. That is going to be an S. Now, 40S is not anything of significance. Sorry about that. But it's cool seeing a 40s S mint mark as well. And this box wouldn't be complete without its own Canadian. This one's a 98 from our friends up north. Next roll, next find, and this Canadian, it's a 2000. And it is not doing too well. And there's a couple other coins. It's just a 64. This one, yeah, just a 63 metal detecting find. And that's going to do it for this hunt. Now, obviously, you can see from the score sheet that box 2 was by far the winner with that 3 silver war nickel haul and a 1950, which we thought was going to be a key date. Just a semi-key date, but still really fun. The first box wasn't bad, did have that Buffalo and that other semi-key date, 1955, but you can see box 2, 51.5 points versus 37, but still below my average of 54.9 for the year, so the boxes are a little light. Either way, let's check out the finds. You can see box 1 at the top, box 2 at the bottom. Both had 2 Canadians. That one is chewed up. There's that Buffalo nickel with a legible date. That's always nice to see. Box 2, that's stunning, 1939. Next awesome find is going to be that 3 silver war nickel score from box 2 right there. 2 43Ps and a 45D. And there's what we thought was going to be a key date. Just a semi-key date as well. Couple 40s in box 1. There's the 53. There's the 55P. So a semi-key date in that box as well. And the rest of the 40s and 50s in box number 2. Overall, definitely a fun hunt, but hoping for a little bit more. But we can't get mad at 3 silver war nickels, 2 semi-key dates, and a buffalo. So pretty good overall. Guess I shouldn't really be complaining. I'm excited to get my next couple of nickel boxes from the bank. You know I'll be doing it on those later on. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to click subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I release new content. Appreciate a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you've got something to say. And remember, it's always a mystery until you crack open those boxes and rolls and find out what you got inside. Thanks for taking the time to watch, everyone. Catch you on the next one.